Good morning, students. This is our second lecture on the computer network topic. Today, I'll show you first the Unit 3 syllabus so that according to syllabus, we will go through the chapter. That chapter contains actually too much information that is not meant for you. That was shared by the publisher for online teaching purpose, but that is a common chapter that we use for CS and IP both, but this do not, or you can say, do not contain exactly the same material required by IP students. So I'm sharing you the syllabus also. I'll show you here also and in WhatsApp group also, and according to that syllabus we will continue reading this chapter, and afterwards I'll give you assignment on this. Fine, students. So here I am showing you the syllabus. This is your syllabus: introduction to computer network, then types of network, LAN, WAN and WAN, then network devices, modem, hub, switch, repeater, router and gateway, network topology, star, bus, tree and mesh, introduction to internet, URL, www and its application like web, email, chat and VoIP, website, introduction, difference between a website and web page, static versus dynamic web page, web server and hosting of a website, web browser, introduction, commonly used browser, browser settings, add-ons and plugins, cookies. Fine, students. So under this chapter we have done what is network, need for the network, advantage, disadvantage and application of network. Fine. Now next thing that we are going to cover is types of network. So directly we are jumping to the page number 50. Fine, students, here type of the networks are mentioned. I hope it is clearly visible to you. Okay, now basically what are the main type of network? According to their size we can divide the network into 4 categories. These 4 categories are LAN, MAN, WAN and PAN. LAN stands for local area network, MAN stands for metropolitan area network, WAN stands for wide area network and PAN stands for personal area network. Now what is local area network? The simplest example of LAN is your computer lab. What is a LAN? Basically as its name specifies, this is a small computer network that is basically limited to a local area, for example one room or one building. Basically this belongs to a particular organization, and within a building the geographical limit is within a building. Fine. Now second is what? Metropolitan area network. This covers basically a metropolitan area. The simplest example is your cable TV network. See, you have seen that different cities, each city have their own cable TV network, yes, or you can say cable TV service provider. So that those service provider creates the network of their own, and that network is known as metropolitan area network. And third category is wide area network. This is basically a network which connects multiple LANs and MANs together. The largest WAN is your internet that connects the computer worldwide. Okay, so that is the example of wide area network. And the fourth one is personal area network. What is personal area network? When we connect multiple devices that belongs to only one person, that is called as personal area network. For example, when you connect your mobile phone with your laptop or your printer with your laptop or desktop, that creates a PAN. Okay, now see, comparing these network. What is the difference between LAN and WAN? The distance between nodes. In your LAN, that can be 1 meter up to 10 kilometer. Yes, but WAN is a very you can say, sorry, this is for LAN. Yes, this is for LAN. For LAN, you can only have maximum distance between two nodes is 10 kilometer. But again, there is some restriction on that also. But you can say in WAN, your nodes are not very closely connected. But in your LAN, the nodes are closely connected. Now, while WAN usually operates the speed, yes, speed is also one thing that speed in your LAN is very high, whereas your speed in WAN is not that much high. Now you can see here in table diameter of not more than few kilometers, whereas in WAN span entire country. For LAN, a total data rate of at least several Mbps data rate is less than 1 Mbps. LAN is completely ownership by a single organization. LAN कभी भी आपकी multiple organization से create नहीं होती, जबकि WAN क्या है, आपकी multiple organizations में उसको ओ करती है. Now LAN very low error rate, जबकि आपके WAN में error rate बहुत ज़्यादा होती है. Fine students, so these concepts are clear. Now here few exam questions are given. Okay, now I am telling you the answer of these also. What is a communication channel? Name the basic type of communication channel available. This I haven't taught you so far, so skip this one. We will discuss it afterwards. Second question, again we haven't covered right now. Baud, BPS and BPS. Okay, this I'll tell you again afterwards. Basically these are the data transmission rate units. Then third question, yes, this you need to attempt right now. This is your exercise. Sorry, this is for assignment for the time being. Question number 3, what are the various types of network? What is the difference between MAN and WAN? This you need to work out. Next is write down advantage and disadvantage. This, just skip this one. And you are supposed to do question number 3, 4 and question number 8. The difference between LAN and MAN. Fine students. Okay. After this, next topic that we are going to cover is network topology. In this session, I am not covering everything over here, but I'll just give a brief introduction of what is network topology. We will cover different types of topology in your next session. So what is basically topology when we talk about network? What we say, what is a network? It is, yes, it is interconnection of computers. Yes, now when we connect one computer with other, when we are having only two computers, then only there is one way to connect them directly. But suppose if we are having more than two computers, then how we can connect those? There are different ways to connect those. We can connect only direct connection points also. direct connection also, and we can also do you can say single connection. For example, connecting one computer with the other one, and that the second computer with the third one. So that is one more pattern. So what these pattern are called? These pattern are called topology. Fine, student. So when there are many factors based on which we decide which topology to adapt, or under which pattern we are going to interconnect our computer to create network. The basic three factors are cost, flexibility and reliability. What are these? Because the pattern depends on cost also. For example, if we are having three computer and we are connecting first with second and second with third, we need only two connections between first and second and third. But if we are connecting all three with each other, in that case each and every computer needs to be connected with other two computer. In this case we need three connections. Yes. So in that case your cost will increase definitely. So cost is a factor to choose in order to choose the topology. Flexibility, that means if you want to change the pattern, which one is better one which we can easily change, this is flexibility. Then reliability, definitely reliability is again one of the important factor, whether we want to stay connected even if one system goes off, or it's okay to have for some time the disconnection or interruption between the network. That is reliability. So these are the basic factor. Now I'll explain these factor again in context of each type of topology in my next video lecture. So that's all for today. You are supposed to do 3 questions again. I am repeating these 3 questions. What are the various types of networks? What is the difference between MAN and WAN? And what is the difference between LAN and MAN? Fine, students.